Welcome to fucking Boondocking with Sean, day 6 and 7 of our Southwest tour, and here's what it looks like when you stick a GoPro on the handlebars of an electric bike and try to ride your old fat meat tractor ass through powdery desert sand. Fortunately though, I didn't break my dick and wifey poo didn't break her boob. But anyway, we rode from the ranch to this little spot to find something we haven't seen in about 15 years. This area here in Apache County, Arizona was a migratory area for the ancestral Puebloans before they started living in cliffs and farming and shit. When my dad was still living out here, he took me to this spot with my kids and found a very old spiral pictograph. There's a lot of fucking conjecture about what a spiral means. Could be portal, water, travel, solstice. We may never know, but what we do know is that motherfuckers were out here a very long time ago, just living their lives and shit. And in a way we can scarcely imagine, using stone tools and living hard lives, and now we have smartphones and soft lives, but anyway, here it is. I like to think of the spiral as a portal, not necessarily a woo-woo or interdimensional fucking portal, but a portal into the past, because that's where it takes me, both ancient and recent. Desert e-bike tip: whilst riding in sand, don't follow one of those. Don't be a dumbass. But for realsies, riding in sand is kind of fucked, so I think we're done for the day. We took a walkabout around the ranch perimeter with my dad and stepmom, and this is rockhound heaven out here, and oh, that's elk shit right there. There's a lot going on in the fucking high desert if you have the eyes to see it. And, oh, my granddad made that there butterfly long time ago. This little fucker is called a velvet ant, but guess what? It's actually a fucking wasp. Well, I could bore you with hours of us wandering around this beautiful and serene fucking place looking at rocks and cacti and shit, but let's just look at this dick cloud instead. I know. Anyway, I want to fit 2 days into this episode, so let's try to shove 10 pounds of shit into a 5-pound sack. Okay, one more little fucking time lapse, cause fuck it. Alright, let's see. Yeah, I made some shit involving beef, I think. It was fajitas, and cooked it in the wok, and my dad and I were notably excited about it. And the drinky poos happened, and alright, let's just fast forward to day 7. Oh look, it's fucking morning. Well, my folks and Mr. and Mrs. Furniculus all left, and we had a day on the ranch by our lonesome, and I spent the morning walking around by myself. I cannot adequately convey what this place is like. I can show you videos and tell you it's so silent that you can hear your heartbeat, and if you have even an eensy-weensy bit of tinnitus, you'll fucking know it if you didn't before, but there's a feeling here, a vibe, and it's so foreign to what we're used to in the busy have-to, must-do world that it evades description sometimes. It's almost frightening how intense it can be, but at the same time it starts unwinding you. It's like a fire whose flames lick away at your bullshit, and I never fail to hear voices out here. Laughter, crying, grunting, breathing, whooping. It's fucking crazy. And you find shit like this. Old grinding holes where an ancient grandma sat for hours making food, and, you know, ancient arrowheads, and areas where you can see someone sat for hours chipping away at shit. Their skill and fortitude determining whether they and their family will starve or not. But look at that big-ass petrified tree. Anyway, I did some ranch shit, surveyed the remaining buildings, and look at what the high desert does to those old Safeway plastic bags. It fucking powders it. High desert doesn't fuck around. Look at this thing I found that my grandma made. Creative weirdness must be hereditary. I don't know. Look at this fucker. He's all, hey, you got some dung for me to roll? Wait, oh, wrong continent. Yeah. Anyway, let's wrap this shit up. Like I said, I did some ranchy shit and checked everything out, because rats get into most everything down here, and then we said, fuck it, let's go for a bike ride. Even wear a damn helmet. So yeah, we went up a Mesa and did a little hydrating, and wifey poo is extra hydrated, so she took care of that right there on that rock. Anyway, yeah, maybe I can actually make a fucking video that's less than 6 minutes for once. Fuck, but anyway, yeah, we walked around and it's fucking beautiful, and we peed on shit, and we jumped on fucking boulders, and we're starting to figure out this electric bike thing. You gotta kind of get loose, so when you hit sand, you kind of go with it. And riding with one leg out feels both, you know, safe and unsafe somehow. Alright, well, I hope you've enjoyed my fucking happy place, the ranch. And tomorrow we're going to the Mojave, so if you want to stick around for more bullshit, then by all means do so. Or don't. I'm not the fucking boss of you. Toodaloo.